Welcome back to SpadeCardMagic. Today I'm going to teach you how to do the card spring. So before I begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and let's get started. Alright, so here's what the card spring looks like. So it's like this, and it's a nice flashy move, and it's actually really simple to do. Alright, the first thing to get started for the card spring is how to hold the deck. So first of all, it's not going to be held in your regular dealing hand, as you need to hold it in your other hand, your dominant hand. So we're going to hold it by these two corners. And the first thing to do is you want to not hold it with just your index or nor your middle. You want to actually use your ring finger. And that's like pretty difficult to start off with. So all you're doing is you're not grabbing it like this with all three fingers. You're just pinching it like that with your ring finger, and these two fingers are just resting on top. So that's essentially what the grip looks like. And you want to make it like as far in the middle of your ring finger as possible, so like that. And now once you've got the grip down, it should be perfectly square into your thumb like so, your ring finger like that, and your other two fingers just resting. They just essentially guide the cards. So now once you got that grip down, you're ready to move on. And I recommend practicing with half the deck now. So what you want to do here is you want to start squeezing the deck lightly, and until a card or a few cards start bowing like so and start to actually move like this. And that means you're giving it enough pressure, not too much or too little, because if you were to give it too much, you would just bend the cards like so. So what you want to do is you want to gradually ease into it rather, because if you do it too hard, you're not going to do anything. So you want to start like this and gradually until they start popping out. Alright, so once you've got the hang of that down a little bit, just gradually squeezing into it and letting some cards fly off like so. Now you can introduce the other hand to try and catch it. And now this might be kind of hard at first because you might have the cards like going all over the place, or it might not be smooth. So that's normal. And what you want to do is you want to have your other hand to catch it nice and wide and open like so. And essentially when you're springing the cards, you're aiming to shoot it right here, right above the pinky and in this little area. So it's like you're holding it like this. So once you've got that idea down where to aim it, you can essentially hold it and like so and just gradually squeeze and shoot it like there. And once you've got that idea down where to aim it, you can hold it above where you want to aim it like so, and then kind of shift it forward a little diagonally just so it'll work. And then you want to just squeeze and gradually let into it, and then it'll land in your hand. Because the reason we shift it forward is because if it's directly over our hand, it's going to shoot backwards. So that's why we want to hold it a little in front of our hand to do it and catch it. Now I'll introduce the whole deck. So when we're catching the cards, what we're doing is we want to grab it like this. And now if you aim a little too far forward or back, it's going to slip off your hands. So that's why you have to make sure it's like a hand length away from the catching hand. And when you get good enough at that, you can use the whole deck. And same concept, you want to hold it a little above your hand, move it forward so it's about a hand length away, and then shoot it so it lands in your hand. And now just going over a little more, the reason we hold it not directly above but shift it a little forward is because when we do this, I use half the deck for this demo, when we hold it, it doesn't shoot directly down. It shoots at a little bit of an angle. As you saw, I was holding it right above here, and it shot all right here. So that's why we have to hold it a little diagonally in front of our hand. So it should look like this. Just like that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on SpadeCardMagic.